Thank you. Big changes coming for the LSU Tigers next season, but right now they're on the road tonight ahead of the Texas Bowl in Houston. It will be a season grand finale for some players and coaches. Our 9 sports director Jacques Doucet caught up with interim head coach Frank Wilson, who says it's all about finishing what they started. You can see him there. He's joining us live from Houston for a closer look at tomorrow's matchup. Good evening, Jacques.
Good evening, Dion. This obviously wasn't the postseason destination LSU had hoped for, being in the Texas Bowl with 5 losses. Their head coach, Brian Kelly, fired at the end of October. The LSU athletic director, Scott Woodward, fired shortly after that. And right now, most of the talk concerning LSU football is about the future with Lane Kiffin. But as you said, they have to put a bow on this season, as we just had Christmas. Is Frank Wilson making his most of this situation as the interim head coach? Here's a look at what the Tigers were up to Friday. Bowl games these days can be a bit awkward. Players and coaches working together one last time, although they might be somewhere else fairly soon.
I'm good.
I'm good. How you? Good to see you too.
Good. Ready to get practice going.
Coaches like defensive coordinator Blake Baker are staying with the Tigers, but acting interim head coach Frank Wilson, a longtime LSU assistant, won't be sticking around with new head coach Lane Kiffin. Instead, Wilson will soon be an assistant coach at Kiffin's recent employer, the Ole Miss Rebels.
We talked about it. We talked about ways that it could work out. Coach Kiffin was absolutely awesome the entire time, and wanting to try to find a way to work it out. We didn't come to that resolution.
Do you have any chance to stay at LSU in like a different capacity or a different role? Would you have been interested in that? Was that offered to you?
Yeah, we just couldn't come to a conclusion.
You talked about it a couple weeks ago, but what is LSU getting with Lane? What have you seen in the last 3 weeks moving forward?
One of the most sought-after football coaches in all of sport, an outstanding play caller, an outstanding leader with his football teams, and his resume speaks for itself. Again, I think he'll do an outstanding job here.
What do you think it means to the players to still have play one more game for LSU?
The character of the young men, wanting to, again, finish what they've started, wanting to hold on to a memory of friendship that will last a lifetime. And when you look at these young men, they share their lives with one another. They'll be in each other's weddings. They'll be each other's godfather for their children. They've established a relationship for a lifetime.
Now, 10 years ago, LSU played in this bowl game. It was sold out against Texas Tech. Patrick Mahomes played for the Raiders. Leonard Fournette ran wild for LSU. So much has changed since then. That game was sold out. Not sure how many fans will be here in the stadium tomorrow, but it's about as good a matchup as you could hope for in the modern era in terms of selling tickets. Houston in their hometown with a chance for their 10th win of the season against the LSU Tigers. And, of course, this is the second largest alumni base outside of Baton Rouge, Houston, Texas, for LSU. So we'll see how much purple and gold is in the stands. Late kickoff, Dion, 8:15 tomorrow night. Back to you.
It's a Saturday, so people will be watching either way. Thanks, Jacques.